Hi, this is Keith from ProTutor, and we're working on a pre-algebra problem here. We have a few expressions to evaluate where we have a single variable within the expression and the value is actually given. So the name of the game here will be to substitute in the value of the variable into the expression and then just to fully simplify. So as we might imagine, the name of the game here is to just carefully follow the order of operations until we get to our final answer. The other thing just to keep in mind, and we'll see this in the first problem, is just be careful to write out the variables carefully, because as we see here in number one, we have both s's and fives, and it's easy to transpose those. So let's just be careful as we work through these. So number one is negative 3s plus 2 times the quantity negative 5s plus 1, where s is negative 3. Okay, and so all we do is we take this guy and this s equal negative 3, and we're going to plug them in every place that we see an instance of s. And really that's all there is to it. Let's see, negative 3 times the quantity negative 3 plus 2 times the quantity negative 5 times negative 3 plus 1. And then from there, it's just a simple order of operations exercise. So let's just start off on the left hand side with the multiplication. Negative 3 times negative 3 is 9, plus 2 times the quantity, negative 5 times negative 3 is 15, plus 1. 9 plus 2 times the quantity, 16. 9 plus 32 is 41. And so our answer to number one then is 41. For number two, we have negative 1 plus 9 times the quantity 4d minus 2 minus 6d, where d is equal to negative 1. Now we just substitute in negative 1 plus 9 times the quantity 4 times negative 1 minus 2 minus 6 times negative 1. Negative 1 plus 9 times the quantity 4 times negative 1 is negative 4 minus 2 minus a negative 6. Negative 1 plus 9 times the quantity negative 6. A minus a negative is just going to be a plus 6. Negative 1 minus 54 plus 6. Negative 1 minus 54 is negative 55. And that's just going to give us our negative 49, which is the answer to number 2. For number 3, we have 6 minus 2y minus 6 times the quantity negative 3y plus 7, where y is equal to 3. Substitute in y equals 3 for all instances of y. 6 minus 2 times 3 minus 6 times negative 3 times 3 plus 7. 6 minus 6 times the quantity negative 3 times 3 is negative 9 plus 7. 6 minus 6 minus 6 times the quantity negative 9 plus 7 is negative 2. 6 minus 6 minus 6 times negative 12. So 6 minus 2 is negative 12. So 6 minus 6 is going to be 0, and it's plus a 12. And that's just going to give us 12. So answer to number 3. For number 4, just watch. I noticed that you have K's in this problem, but you also have an instance in which you have the capital K and the lowercase k. I know what you mean here. You intended to have just one instance of K, and you just hit the cap button on a couple of these. So I understand in this problem what you mean. Just watch it, because in expressions you sometimes have instances in which you'll have a capital K and a lowercase k, or a capital W and a lowercase w in the same formula, and they'll actually refer to two different quantities. So just kind of keep in mind that to be consistent throughout the expression when you write your variable. Negative 8 times the quantity 9 plus 2k plus 8k plus k, where k is equal to 6. Now let's just substitute. Negative 8 times the quantity 9 plus 2 times 6 plus 8 times 6 plus 6. Negative 8 times 9 plus 12 plus 48 plus 6. Negative 8 times the quantity 9 plus 12 is going to be 21 plus 48 plus 6. 8 times negative 8 times 21 is going to be negative 168 plus 48 plus 6. And that's going to give us negative 168 plus 48, and I believe that's negative 120 plus 6 is going to give us negative 114. Finally, for number 5, we have negative W minus 5 plus 5 times the quantity negative 5W plus 9, where W is equal to 1. Just substitute in negative 1 minus 5 plus 5 times the quantity negative 5 times 1 plus 9. Negative 1 minus 5 plus 5 times negative 5 times 1 is negative 5 plus 9. Negative 1 minus 5 plus 5 times the quantity negative 5 plus 9 is 4. Negative 1 minus 5 plus 20. Negative 1 minus 5 is going to be negative 6 plus 20. And negative 6 plus 20 is 14. And that's our answer. And those are our 5 answers that we were looking for. And so we hope this has been helpful. And as always, if you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to let us know. And this has been Keith from ProTutor, and we thank you for watching.